Hey, what's going on everyone? Ryan again with rpkcustoms.com. I'm in Florida for winter, so we are shooting this in my camper van today. That's why the background looks a little bit different. I have two sabers to show you guys today. Both of them are Roman Props MK1s done in a Chronicles style build. The one is a little bit different from the other, so I'm going to go over the simplest one first. This is basically a pristine Roman Props MK1. The client just wanted me to do the clamp modifications. So he wanted the brass screws in the top of the clamp, there and right there. And he also wanted the cotter pins in the lower section of the clamp. And he basically just wanted this left pristine because he wanted this to rust naturally. So because of that, I went ahead and I used a heavy-duty degreaser and I stripped all of the oil off of the grenade and booster section as well as the emitter. That way it'll kind of kick off the rusting process. Now it's going to take a while because this is blued steel, and bluing is actually used as a protectant against rust. So it's not going to happen immediately, but it is going to start rusting eventually, especially if it's in a really humid climate, like here in Florida is really humid. So it is going to rust a little bit quicker here than it would somewhere in like the desert, like Arizona. Now this is I think this is an older model, an older MK1 from Roman Props, because this one has the kind of concave threaded area right here for the threaded rod to sit. Whereas the other one has the more accurate disc insert you can see there. So since I have this in hand, I will go ahead and show this off. I built this one just like I built the one from my last video. The only difference being is all of the rust that you see on this one is forced, whereas the other one was all natural rust. I did all of the forced rust on the grenade section as well as the booster section. The emitter, just to get it to an accurate state of looking the way it does in the reference photos, I used a mixture of paint and actual rust. So it's not all rust, some of it is paint, but I wanted to get it as accurate as I could to the reference photos. I also did the accurate dents in the spinner. And I did do a little bit of aging, weathering to the brass neck itself. You can see a little bit of the green oxidization there in the groove of the thin neck. And that just gives it another layer of weathering that makes it look more authentic, like an actual vintage piece. The clamp, you can see I did all of the accurate tape stenciling. And I did all of the Dremel work in here as well. So all of this, everywhere you see rust here, is all Dremel work, just to give it that depth and that accurate feel. And then I went in with my brown paint mixture and did all of the rust buildup. So I went from not ever doing any of these to my inbox being flooded with messages asking me if I could build them a Roman Props MK1, which is completely fine. These things are a blast to build. I have a lot of fun working on them. I still need to get my hands on a Dave Parkin. I think that would be a really fun build. But if you have a Roman Props or a Dave Parkin MK1 that you would like me to do a Chronicles conversion to, you can message me on Facebook, Instagram. I haven't really been getting on Instagram too much lately. You can try messaging me on there. Best way to get a hold of me is through my email, rpkcustoms@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys watching. May the Force be with you.